Hey guys, one today's Goodwill outlet finds. This haul is from February 2nd. This one bag here is not from that day specifically. I should just point that out. This one is from a different day, but I really can't find a receipt. Like, even if I had a receipt, I would have shown everything off. So, I'm just throwing that in here with this haul video, because I kind of want to show off what I got from that day at the same time with the next day, so it really doesn't matter much to me. Anyways, the total for this haul, not including this bag right here, this is, let's see, 4806. I don't think the camera's even going to focus to show that off, but it was 4806, so a little bit more than I would want to anticipated spending there, but it is what it is. Anyways, we'll start with this bag here. We got a TY Beanie Boo, one of the bigger variants. This is the Arctic Fox, or just a fox in general, one of the two. This one's Piper. I don't think it'll focus to get the name on it. Okay, you might have caught one glimpse of it when it just wanted to focus, so there's Piper. One of the things I'm probably going to work to achieve this year is getting a camera that'll at least want to focus in when it wants to. Then I kind of want to get like a better, well, I want to say like a camera, since I haven't had a good camera in a good couple of years. I said maybe like the good photos I've been taking on my phone and my videos, but I don't know when that'll happen. I'll probably start looking maybe next month. But here's a cat plush. This one doesn't have a tush tag, but I still like it. It's one of those like cat plushies that you see like that kind of looks unique. I kind of want to put it on a bookcase. So that was just one of my thoughts. Is like I kind of want to put this on a bookcase, kind of things. So this is just gonna be more like a display plush with a lot of my other ones. Here we have a Super Mario Brothers lunchbox with Mario, Yoshi, and Luigi on it. Michael kind of pointed this one out to me in the bins, and I probably didn't see it, and I said, "Oh, hey, you missed a Super Mario lunchbox." It's actually really clean in it too. I can just get opened with one hand. Actually, I might be able to do that. Okay, just ever so slightly, I might be able to. I mean, it's a little dusty in there, but that could be the worst of it. So here I have like a spare lunchbox that I could probably just use for like maybe to pack a lunch when I go to a convention or go to the park or something, stuff like that. I like to keep maybe like an extra lunchbox or two. Here we have in package a Santa Claus and his reindeer holding a Christmas tree, a little light, a little wall light actually. Most people's people actually put these in the bathrooms, from what I can tell. But it says here on the side it says night light, so it could be used like as a bedroom light. But I have one in the apartment somewhere. It's in the bathroom. It's like a little mini snowman. It's like a little, I guess like Christmas bathroom decor. Some people want to do it for the most part, which I don't got a problem with it. And actually, I'm looking at it now and noticing the little barcode here, which I'm covering up with my finger. This was actually from Kohl's, which good to know. So, and I guess at the time it was $25. Interesting. So even if this thing needs like a new battery in it, I can definitely, not a new battery, but basically what I'm trying to say is like maybe like a new like light bulb in it. I can definitely put a new light bulb in that, because I'm pretty sure that's not that hard to change out of that. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got this little tray thing here too. I'm gonna move the bag out of the way. I need to look at that little paper and see if that's important. Okay, it's not that important. It's just a little, like, paper slip thing that I forgot about. I also forgot that day, Michael got something too that also made the cost go up a little bit too. Initially, this would have been like $28, but basically, he had gotten like this office chair thing at the outlets, which was $20, and basically, it's like a black, like, a really nice, like, office chair that you get from Home Depot, not Home Depot, but Office Depot. He's been kind of needing to get a new office chair for the past 7 years. So I told him, yeah, go ahead and get that office chair. So now, thinking back to it now, like, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because he actually needed one. But that's not going to be showed off in this haul. But this tray, though, here, it's really nice. I actually like it. This is a little cardinal... I don't know if you're going to call it like a lunch or a dinner tray or something. I don't know what people call this. I know my mom had one at some point, but it was like a pink, like plaid color, and it was not holiday themed. So I don't know what people call this. Like, I would just call this like maybe like a TV tray or a dinner tray. I don't know. I'm not sure what to call this. I'm just gonna call this like a little lunch tray. But anyways, this lunch tray here, once again, like I said, I love it. It's really cute with the little cardinal in the middle. I might use this for decoration next year. That, or maybe have a little breakfast in bed type of deal one of these days. I also forgot I had this in the bag too. A little Bambi action figure. I think this might have been close to one of the Bambi figures I had growing up, if not maybe close enough to that. I remember had like an old like 90s, I think it was 90s Bambi figure. I don't remember that much. Like, my head's just trying to think, like, what did I have? Like, I remember I had a Bambi figure, but I just can't remember, like, if it was, like, the 90s variant, like this one or not. I don't know. I'll figure it out one of these days. Next, we have a plush from... I'm not sure if I would call this from a meal set or not. But this, I remember not having around this little figure. I remember showing this off at some point in a very early Goodwill garage sale finds episode back in Michigan. And she was from All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, I think. I just can't remember what her name is anymore. I remember the German Shepherd in the movie is called Charlie, but her, I can't remember her name anymore, because it's been that long since I found a figure like her. But I do remember she is from All Dogs Go to Heaven 2. So that's actually kind of cool to see this here again. But I remember very much that I did not have the little scarf thing around her neck. So that's kind of different compared to the one that I had way, excuse me, way long time ago. Stuff is going to fall down a little bit because of all the bags here, so just a little FYI of that one. Here is also a comic book, Garfield Weighs His Options, his 49th book, which I actually didn't know by picking this up. This one I know I didn't have growing up, and I still like the Garfield comic books. I remember getting these from Scholastic book fairs growing up. So here's just a couple comic book pages. I'll show off one more. Love my Garfield comic books. I really absolutely do. I'm trying to keep track of like how many Garfield books there are out in the series, just so I know I have the full set. But that'll definitely read probably sometime this month. And then it doesn't stop there because I found another Garfield book, but the one I'm about to show off is not a Garfield book. I never seen this one before. This one is called It's a Dog's Life, Snoopy. I think this one's also a comic book, just like the Garfield one. Yeah, it's a little comic book, like the Garfield one here, but just all Snoopy and the Peanuts in here. So it's not all Snoopy, it's showing off Charlie Brown, Lucy, Snoopy, Woodstock in this book. As you can see here, some other characters I don't recognize. So this is definitely new to me. I will have to read this one of these days. The others, not the Charlie Brown, the other Garfield book is in this book bag here somewhere. I probably have better luck pulling this out and grabbing it for myself without struggling as much. Okay, there we go. Here we have another Garfield book, Garfield's Haunted House and Other Spooky Tales. This style Garfield book I have never ever seen before. Kind of reminds me of the big Disney style books. But let me take a look because I haven't looked at this since I bought it. Okay, so this is a little bit different compared to the comic panels. So here we're seeing like actual words written on the page or whatnot, versus this one's all comic book panels. So this one's like an actual book. So just wanted to point that out. But this one, here's another Garfield comic book. Garfield cleans his plate, his 60th book. I'm really starting to wonder how many comic books they've actually made. But this one, here's another comic book here. Well, comic panel book. Because it has a bunch of like comic panels on here. So there's a couple pages to show this one off. There was at least about, if I remember right, at least a total of 2 of them I found in that book bin. So I didn't see any other ones. And then we have an Elf Pets book. This one kind of had me a little disappointed because you'll see here in a second. There's like pen on the pages, and some of the pages are actually readable. But the book's condition, at least from like a few like pages, like maybe I think 10 to 11, it's actually in decent shape. I could have left this behind, but the thing is what made me got it is at least about a few of the pages are readable as long as I can read the words. The only thing that made me get this book, and I will say this again, I have an Elf Pets Arctic Fox that I got a while ago, and when I got moved into my apartment, I lost the book somehow, and I was never able to find one again. I still had the Elf Pets Fox plush, but the book was lost. So I've been wanting to find a book like these one of these days at the bins, or maybe a Macari for a good deal. And luckily I was able to find one, and at least without a name, a date, or anything. So I'm able to release revitalize my Arctic Fox's name on this book when I'm done with this haul. I could have done that before the haul, but regardless of the fact this book could have been so much worse condition. I mean, you can see a little bit of Sharpie here at the top, Sharpie slash pen mark here, but that could be the worst out of it. So, anyways, um, next we have a little red panda. This one is, I think it's Wild Republic. Let me take a look at it. No, it's Adventura Planet or Adventure Planet. So it looks similar to Wild Republic because of the color of the tag, but it's Adventure Planet instead. So I kind of like the red pandas. They're really cute. So I kind of wanted to get this little red panda plush. Let's see. Next, we have a little squirrel plush. I think it's from Build-A-Bear, I think, because Michael told me he found something that it relates to Build-A-Bear. Let me take a look at it. Yeah, it definitely Build-A-Bear. It's got the little orange text here, and the one thing that shows it off here is the little Build-A-Bear imprint on its hand. And it's a little squirrel. I never ever seen this guy before. Never. Like I've seen like maybe Great Wolf Plot and Lodge on plushes before, but not this guy. I mean, he's got a little Velcro from his tail to his head, which is right there. But that's it. So I don't know if he is a Great Wolf Lodge on Build-A-Bear. If anyone can confirm that with me, please tell me in the comments. I would greatly appreciate that to helping finding answers on this little squirrel Build-A-Bear, because I have never ever seen this one before. Never. Like, I've seen the Build-A-Bear wolves before from the Build-A-Bear Great Wolves, but not that one in particular. I had to back up a little bit just to show off more of the haul. I know stuff is falling off, so just bear with me on that. Next, we have a little kangaroo Beanie Boo. Never seen this one before. It kind of reminds me of the older variant of the Beanie Boo. Not the Beanie Boo, the kangaroo TY from the 90s. This one is Kipper with the Beanie Boo tag. She's really cute. I absolutely love her. Once again, like, she reminds me of the older 90s kangaroo Beanie Boo. I just can't remember what the Beanie Baby at the time was called. Let's see. Next, we have a Five Nights at Freddy's plush. I haven't seen these around since, oh geez, probably since before the Five Nights at Freddy's movie came out last year. This one is Pirate Foxy. I think that's what his name is. Let me look at his tag. I just almost dropped him. You know, I'm just gonna call him Pirate Foxy. But he's from a collection, though. He's from the Five Nights at Freddy's and the Curse of Dreadbear, only at Walmart, so I'd imagine this was not from GameStop. So, here is good old Pirate Foxy, in great condition with a tag, which really surprised me. And he has his hook, and a little hat on, too. The Curse of Dreadbear I never really heard of before, so I'm gonna have to look into see what the Curse of Dreadbear is. But regardless of the fact, I still love Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm actually getting into collecting of Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. So yeah, there is little Foxy there. Funny enough, I actually found this at the bins too, and I am surprised no one else grabbed this guy. This is an Elf Pets Saint Bernard plush. As you guys know, I have one already. His name is Bernie. This one, the Elf Pet Saint Bernard, or any elf pet or elf on the shelf for that matter, would be scooped up in seconds. as soon as I got to like maybe like the third bin, I actually seen him like right in the corner, and I grabbed him, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I would love to have another one at home. So I kind of grabbed this one. And I'm like, yeah, it would be nice to have like a little buddy around for Bernie, my other Saint Bernard. And there it is, Elf Pets. I would have been more worried if his little I forget what it's called, but this would have been not attached, because that's where he gets the little love or whatnot or something. I can't remember. I haven't found the book for that guy either. And that one probably would have been sold like probably on eBay or Mercari for that matter. Um, Anyways, moving on, we have a little Arctic Fox plush. This one, let me take a look at the tush tag here. Wildlife Artists Incorporated. It's beautiful Arctic Fox. Gotta move this aside to continue. The one thing I should have pointed out with the Elf Pets, the St. Bernard and the Elf Pets Arctic Fox, I did not see a plush for the Arctic Fox or a book for the St. Bernard. So I'm just letting you guys know, hey, I did look in the book bins and all the bins together thoroughly twice, and I did not see a what was it, like a little book for this guy, and I didn't see a plush for the Arctic Fox. So I did look at least a few times. Here is one of the Build-A-Bear wolf characters with no box in it. Just to confirm, she is Build-A-Bear. If I can just get flipped over, that would be nice. There we go. Build-A-Bear. That one I know is Great Wolf Lodge exclusive, because you can get those built at the Great Wolf Lodge. But I'm pretty sure that's not for sale at the, let alone Build-A-Bear stores in the mall or anything like that. But I could be wrong on that one. Next, we have a little husky, Beanie Boo husky. This one is rough. Only with the tush tag. I'm gonna have to move some stuff out of the way so I can get to this middle bag. I'm sorry. Ugh. Okay, now I should be able to access this middle bag. Next, we have a spotted hyena. I think this is what it's called. Pretty sure what it's called is spotted hyena. I could have that wrong, but I'm sorry if I did. Very cute. I absolutely love him or her. I haven't decided an actual name or gender for it. But this one, its tag has been cut off, so I can't really say if it's Wild Republic or Adventure Planet. So I'm sorry for that. Next, we have a little Beanie Boo owl with the tag. This guy's name is Sammy, and it does have its tush tags. Let's see, next, I'll get this little guy out here too. We have a little, I don't know this would be a Pomeranian or not. I'm not sure about that. But this one is Aurora, as you can see by the tag. But it's a really good, high quality plush. I absolutely love this kind of plush. They're absolutely well made and beautiful. Here we got a cute little turtle I absolutely love. This one I think is just a carnival plush, but I really can't tell with the little sticker on it. Here we got another Beanie Baby. And the original one. Little Ladybug. I remember having this one as a kid. Oh, too. This one is Lucky. It's also air tagged as well. So, Little Lucky will go in the collection. Because I'm pretty sure, if memory serves, I do not have Lucky yet in my Beanie Baby collection. Also a little mini St. Bernard. Because I absolutely love St. Bernard breeds. This one I need to be careful with. Because I just remembered about this one. This one is a little deer ornament. This one I kind of think about it more. It looks like a Target ornament that you would get. So I'll definitely have to put that in one of the ornament totes one of these days. Let's see. This plush, I'm trying to remember what it is. Trying to get the tush tag. Okay, so I see the tush tag here. It's Playful plush. And I'd imagine this is one of those like Valentine's Day plushies. Because it's got a little heart that it's holding. And then I got a little puzzle thing in here too. Just make sure that's everything in the bag. I think I'm missing one more thing aside from that. Oh yeah, I'm missing one little thing in the bag too. A little snowman ornament that's attached to a little bell that's really adorable. Might put on my mini tree for next year. The little puzzle thing, I'll only pull it out from the side here. Once again, I'm sorry for everything falling over. It's a little cat puzzle. I made sure all the pieces were in there, and they are in there. And they weren't scattered through the bins, luckily. But it's a magnetic puzzle. Something new to me. I never actually put together a magnetic puzzle, so that's something that's going to be fun to do. Let's see. Next in this bag, we have somewhat heavy Dalmatian. I'm trying to remember what kind of brand plush this is. I don't remember, but it says Dottie on here. I don't think this is TY, but if it is, then I'm pretty impressed. But here's the Dalmatian. Like I said on the tush tag, it says Dottie. I think, if I remember right, there is a Dalmatian TY named Dottie, but I could be wrong. I apologize if I got that wrong. Next, we have a Webkinz reindeer. It's also Gans right there, little Webkinz. It doesn't have a code, but I remember I lost this in storage at some point, so I kind of wanted this back. Next, we have a little Christmas picture thing. Still trying to figure out what this is. It's really cute though. It says Winter Wishes with a little fox on it. It's got a tag too. I don't know if this one would be in Walmart actually. Maybe. I don't know. But it says holiday time decor, $6.48, so maybe Walmart. I don't know, because like a lot of the stuff that Walmart gets is from at least like holiday time. Here we have a Pokemon plush. We have little Pichu here. This one, I don't think it's a carnival plush, but it could be. It does say Pokemon right here. Pichu's a little dirty, so I'll probably get that cleaned up at some point. Next, we have another ornament. Really cute one, too. This one's got bells on them, too. The little deer. Little white deer. Again, this actually reminds me of the Target ornaments that you would get every now and again, but I don't know if Target would sell that kind of ornament. I could see it from maybe like this kind of ornament because they release like that kind of style, but I don't know about the one with the jingle bells. Next we have a little Lion King figure. We got Shenzi the hyena. So here's Shenzi. I remember I also had this in storage, and I remember I got this at my first AntherCon from a dealer at the dealer's den, but I don't remember his or her name. So, and this one kind of looked familiar to me. I'm like, you know what? That actually looked like my Shenzi little figure that I got from the dealer's den that year, and I've wanted my Shenzi back ever since. And it's actually moving too. So if I press the back here, yes, you can see I can move Shenzi's feet. And I remember it's a vintage one too. So there's that. Here is a Mickey Mouse cup that I found. Most of the time I would pass these up, but this one was kind of special to me. This is Disney Parks. This one shows all different styles of Mickey Mouse on there. It looks like even the one that is up to date on it too. So I'll definitely have to get this cleaned up and start using it at home. Let's see. Here I have another cup. It's a little Halloween cat. Really cute too. Oh, it's upside down. I can't see what it says right there, but it's really pretty. I absolutely love it. There's that. Let's see. Oh yeah, another classic TY Beanie Baby. This is a little rabbit that I had growing up. This one actually got me smiling again when I seen it at the bins. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I remember this one was one of my favorites to play with growing up. This one is Spring, as you can see by the tush tag. Glad to have good old Spring back, which is actually kind of funny because Spring is supposed to be here soon. Next we have a little cat plush. This was another plush I lost in storage, but she does need a good brushing though. You guys might have seen her in one of the room tour videos, but when I seen the ribbon here and what the plush was, I'm like, yeah, that definitely looks like one of the plushes that I absolutely lost, and I wanted her back, like I said. Does have its tush tag. It is TY as well, so that was something I probably don't remember as a kid, so I'm lucky to have that one back. Next we have another figure, Wishbone, and some armor. I don't remember what it's called, but it's some kind of armor. But I remember Wishbone so much as a kid. I absolutely loved the show growing up. So there's Wishbone, little action figure. Let's see. I got one more thing to show off too, aside from the other thing that I pulled out of the bag, but I want to make sure that there's not anything else that I'm missing. But I don't want to show off the same thing, the one item in this bag. Okay, so I got two more things to show off, and there's this one item of the same thing. I have reason to explain that for. Here's a little Pumbaa figure. posable little figure. This one's a little bit different compared to the other Pumbaa that I found to the previous Goodwill outlet, because his mouth is not doesn't have a little button on his back or his neck area. But all the rest of it, his tail, his legs, are actually posable. You can actually posable in whatever position you want to do. So he's like standing, or you can have him running for whatever reason. There's Pumbaa. And then here, I thought this was actually really cool. I don't want to find at the bins. Here's a Nintendo 3DS case. A really nice one too. It seems like a hard shell too. Let me just give a little knock. Yeah, it's definitely like a hard shell type. Really nice. So I would say, like, you know, even if you have your 3DS around still, and still like to play your DS games on it, I would recommend actually like carry it around. If not, maybe keep it around for your little system, because this I never had growing up. I never had the hard shell type. I've had the what was it? I've had the Solgaleo one, and I've had the Giratina one. But I don't think none of those were hard shell either. And just opening the little case here, it's got the little pockets here you can put the games in or whatnot. And then you can flip it up with this little latch thing. You got maybe like a little pocket thing in here at the back to put a little storage. I don't know. I could be wrong. But you got a little bit of storage. So you can put your little system here and down at the bottom or the top, whatever you desire. But seeing something that is something from the Nintendo 3DS is amazing to me. Especially the hard shell type, because I'm actually going to keep my blue Nintendo 3DS. And actually, funny enough, when I think about it, this actually will match my blue Nintendo 3DS that I got from Clarkade a while ago. And then the one thing I'm going to show off that's just about the same about the others in this one bag. Let me see if I can find it here. Here we go. Like I said, I'm not going to grab all of them and show them off. It's a little, oh jeez, I almost dropped it. Green bird, a little, like, tree thing or whatnot. Most people would buy this for craft projects or whatnot. Like, to do, like, in styrofoam, like, craft projects or arrangements or something like it. But I got these little guys because I'm actually deciding with one of my small trees, or even my big tree. I haven't fully decided that yet. I'm going to do it as a year-round tree and change up the holiday theme. So I decided, you know what, these guys would be nice to put around like on the tree for like spring, summer, maybe keep around fall a little bit. Christmas, but I'll get that figured out eventually. I found maybe like 7 of those, I think. I could have that wrong, but anyways, this was probably a big Goodwill outlet find. There was a lot of stuff I showed off. Some things I didn't want to show off. But yeah, I know you can't see everything in here because either it's just piled up into each other, but probably my best find that for this day was definitely the Nintendo 3DS case, like I said, because I've never really owned the hard shell for the little case of the Nintendo 3DS thing. The wishbone and a lot of the plushies I also found too. So yeah, I will get to uploading another Goodwill outlet episode for you guys here in the next day or two. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.